Ready? Hey, Hobby Extreme, we've got a treat here. We are with Bryan Gillmore, the new owner of DA Aircraft Engines, right?
Yep.
Bryan, when did you take over the company?
I took over on July 1st of last year, so I'm about 9 months into this.
9 months in.
Yeah.
Are you regretting it?
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
But it's worth it.
Absolutely worth it.
I love this stuff. I've been working with the company since before it was Desert Aircraft, so.
Were you really?
Yeah, it's been 31 years.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic.
31 years, so.
We've always known about DA. We actually used to own a hobby shop back in the day.
Yeah.
And DA has always been synonymous with quality.
Yes.
It's always had that kind of that top tier ring to it, right?
Yep.
If you were going to get a DA engine, you were always going to have something that was absolute quality.
Yep.
You guys have a new engine now,
Yes, we
the
do.
180?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Can we see that?
Absolutely.
Or 3010.
Come on down here, most of the way down here. Yeah, this is the new 180. We've actually had this thing done for quite a few years, but our production was so backed up, it was hard to jump this thing in there and slow things down. So we finally brought this thing out this year. We'll hopefully get this thing out on the streets near the end of this year.
Okay.
And this engine actually has a lot of power. It's not just a little step from the 170 to the 180. This thing is more stepping towards pushing right near a 200.
Is it really?
Yes.
How are you doing that? How are you pulling that power out?
It's just the design. We've changed our porting, over the years, and keep learning new ways to get more horsepower out of these things.
Okay.
This engine's is a little more robust, meaning a little bit heavier than our standard builds. So the power and the weight is a little bit heavier on this thing, but it keeps the engine more stable.
Okay.
A little less vibration, even though it's a twin compared to the four-cylinder, which is super smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's we've have like 5 or 6 guys out there flying these things behind the scenes. Jace has got one. There's going to be a noontime demo today. This thing makes your 40% plane look like a 35% in freestyle.
Now,
and it really does look that way.
We've noticed that, the hobby keeps just getting bigger, right? I mean, everybody's flying bigger and bigger aircraft. And now we're looking at the 180, 200 size as almost as the old 120, right?
Yeah.
And so, Bryan, are you going to be able to tell us, what are we going to be selling this for?
Ooh, that's on the spot right there.
Yeah.
It's going to be, it will be a little over $2,000, I'm sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, it isn't bad.
Okay.
And right now, this is the first run it's all in-house made crankshafts. The rods are all billet, not forged.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're hoping to get this thing together and get it out, by the end of the year. Just got to get my new cylinders going.
Okay. By the end of the year, you said.
Yeah.
Now tell us a little bit. How did COVID affect DA? Did it just slow production? And employee costs have obviously gone up. Production costs have gone up.
Yeah. Materials have gone way up.
Yes.
So just the raw materials for these cases have gone up almost triple.
Really?
Yes. Almost triple, it's been real tough for us to keep that going.
The price of the engines haven't gone up triple.
No, we've squeaked. A couple of these engines have gone up $50. The 200 went up $250.
Yeah.
That really is about it. And
how are you doing that? I mean, obviously the hobby thanks you.
Yes.
But how are you actually able to cope with that now, being the new owner of DA? What's the future hold with all these raw materials going through the roof?
We try to just make more efficient ways of doing it. We've never sacrificed quality since day one. Nothing that you see here has gotten cheaper.
Yeah.
We don't. That's not what we're about. We're going to keep the same quality that we've had, and if not improve it over the years. And some of the CNC stuff is even cleaner. There's new tooling out there. There's new programming out there.
Yeah.
And we still are making these things better every time.
Wow.
And again, quality is everything to us. The service, the customer service is everything for us, like you mentioned in the beginning. And that's absolutely going to be the same, and if not, make that better.
Now, can I put you on the spot just a little bit, Bryan? All right.
All right.
So your primary competition is GP right now.
That's what I hear.
Okay, that's what you hear. So tell us, differentiate yourself a little bit from GP. What does the DA mark have that GP doesn't right now?
Just like you mentioned in the beginning, these are very precision motor. These are all CNC cased, made in the USA. We've been doing this for 30 years.
Fantastic.
And we innovate where other people kind of follow.
Yes.
They want to copy kind of what you got going, and this is something we've been doing for 30 years. We put on the shootout. We kick into the hobby for many hundreds of thousands of dollars in the hobby. We
Absolutely
have done the shootout, obviously since day one. Had it, move from the TOC, do that hometown shootout.
Yeah.
Well,
we always known DA has been quality, right?
Yes.
And it doesn't look like you guys are going to shy away from that, even with production costs going up, raw material costs going up. Looks like you are still committed to making sure that the quality remains at a high level.
100%. 100%. And again, and also the customer service.
Yes.
We probably will start going to more events, but any event we're at, we've got all the tools, anything, we got all the parts to swap anything out.
Yeah.
And again, it's all we design all these things in-house, manufacture them all in-house. So
fantastic. Made in the USA.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sold right there as a veteran. Thank you very much for making
Absolutely.
it in the USA.
Thank you.
Bryan,
yes,
truly a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, we'll
Thank
see you in the noon demo, right? Jace is flying one of your 180s?
Yes, he is.
All right, let's do that.
Be a good show.
Thank you very much.
Yep.